UNCITRAL means United Nations Commission for International Trade and Commerce. Based in Geneva, it is an UN equivalent of CMI. CMI consists of commercial law. See, CMI consists of commercial lawyers, whereas these people, UNCITRAL, it has got a forum which consists of politicians and academic lawyers. So necessarily, the rules which they prepare need not to be at all in accordance with the maritime trade, but they will want to please the merchants in general. See, whatever they have made, Hamburg rules and the Rotterdam rules which they have ratified, Hamburg rules, you see, if you read through Hamburg rules, it is actually what they have done is, it favors the merchants to a great extent and not the carriers. That is why they have got very few signatories as of date, whereas Hague-Visby rules, which was prepared by the CMI and ratified, of course, by plenty of countries. Clear? Not clear. Now we have got another. This is IMO, International Maritime Organization, but it is just about SOLAS, safety of life, and all these things. It has got nothing to do with the bill of lading or the liabilities on a bill of lading, etc. International Maritime Organization, that is the full form of that. It is based in London. It is a specialized agency of the United Nations. It is primarily concerned with the maritime safety and prevention of maritime pollution. So we have got so many cases of pollutions which are going on. Primarily concerned with the maritime safety and prevention of maritime pollution. So, and SOLAS, etc. Now, the international convention which reflects carriers' liability are basically three. Okay, the first one is the Hague-Visby rules. It is officially known as the Brussels Protocol. Okay, and it is popularly known as Hague-Visby rules. Where is Hague?
Holland. Is it in Holland?
You got it? Chocolate, okay? Already?
Yeah.
Okay, it is in Netherlands. And where is Visby? Okay, that's in Sweden. Okay, and why is it called Hague-Visby rules? The Hague-Visby rules was an amendment to the Hague rules of 1924. Okay, and that was done in Visby, which is Sweden. That is why it is called Hague-Visby rules. Okay. Now the Hamburg rules. Where is Hamburg? Okay, it radically alters the liability of Hague-Visby rules. Hague and Hague-Visby rules both. And then we have got the United Nations Convention on Contract for International Carriage of Goods wholly or partly by sea. What is that? This Rotterdam rules. Okay, I like this rules. Okay, Rotterdam rules. You go through it. It is very interesting. And where is Rotterdam? Correct. Okay, so it is a set of international rules that revises the legal and political framework of maritime carriage of goods, establishes a more modern, uniform legal regime governing rights and obligations of the carriers. So much for the. So, what have we learned today so far? Cargo, carriers, liabilities, international conventions. Okay, the parties who prepare the conventions, and sea, land, air, and sea, land, air, no, combined transport, and then we road, yeah, sea, land, air, yeah, air and combined transport, and then the major conventions related to carriers. Right. Now we come to the gist of our presentation. Now we have just started. And that is, what is a claim? Okay? What is a claim? Claim is the demand for something which is legally and rightfully due to you. Okay? Have anybody of you seen an old movie called Philadelphia? The Tom Hanks movie. Very interesting movie. If you have not seen it, you have to see it. Okay? It is about the rights against discrimination in a workplace. Okay? Rights against discrimination in a workplace. And a little bit of it is about the gay rights. You know the gay? No, but when I was in school, we used to use this terminology gay as very happy, pleasant. You say Sunday's child is happy and gay. We don't have those things in our mind. It is happy and gay. Monday's child has got fair of face. Tuesday's child is full of joy. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child has far to go. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child works hard for his living. And Sunday's child is happy and okay. It is about the gay rights also, some part of it, but it is mostly about the rights against discrimination in a workplace. And that workplace, incidentally, is a law firm. Okay, so Tom Hanks is the hero in the movie. He is a lawyer, but he is asked to leave, stating the reason for incompetency, saying that he is not good at his work, though he is an excellent lawyer. And they asked him to leave because he had this disease called AIDS. He was tested HIV positive. So he thinks of, he studies lots of cases, and he wants to sue his employer because he wanted to fight for his rights against discrimination in a workplace. So there's a nice scene in that movie where the family members sit around the table and discuss, okay, whether to sue the employer or not. Because the employers are one of the best law firms in Philadelphia. Okay, so they sit around the table and he takes the opinion from all of them. Finally, they leave the decision to the mother. You know what the mother says? The mother says, see, I have raised my children not to sit in the back of a bus. I have raised my children to fight for your rights. So my son will go there and fight for your rights. And that is what it's playing for. Demand for something which is rightfully and legally due to you. So tomorrow, don't go to your boss and say, I deserve this much salary, so I want and I'm not taking a class here, so that you will go and fight against your employer. But whatever is legally and rightfully due to you, you have to open your mouth, you have to ask, and that is what a claim is all about. What is a claim? A demand for something as rightful or due. The basis for demanding something, a title or right. Then what? Something claimed in a formal or legal manner. A demand for payment in accordance with an insurance policy or other formal arrangement. And the sum of money demand. These are all things which come under the definition of what a claim is. So what is a claim? It is a demand for something which is rightfully and legally due to you. Clear? Now, which are the types? Basically, there are 4 types. The first one is damage. First one is damage. The second type is the shortage. Okay, or short landing. The third type is short of contents. And the fourth type is delay in delivery. Clear? When the cargo outturns in damaged condition, it is called a damage claim. When the cargo is short landed, it is called shortage claim. When the cargo in a package, for example in an LCL box, okay, or even in great bulk situations where you have, okay, I'll explain a little bit further on that. When a cargo in a package is found to be short, it is called the short of contents claim. And when there is a delay in delivery, and when there is a delay in delivery, even though the cargo is in good condition, sound condition, still there can be a claim on that. There is a fifth type, which is that. Very rarely it comes. Yes? Okay, this matrix is for the person who answers that. There is a fifth type. In a cargo claim, there is a fifth type. This shortage in weight. Okay? We have got, when I was with my ex-employer, we had a very classic case here, wherein there was a shipment of pistachios. Okay, and we were able to deliver that cargo. Fully bagged, it was very fine. The cargo did not have any problems, but we have delivered after 3 months. Okay, apart from the claim for delay in delivery, the weight of these pistachios had shrunk. Okay, because of the loss in moisture, or I don't know, because the cargo had such an effect that the moisture will be drained off and the weight, there will be a considerable weight loss for that particular type of cargo. And they claimed for, $76,000. Yeah, and we have settled the payment. So once in a while that claim can come. Okay, so to explain a little, I'll give you an example. Okay, just read through this. 100 bags, each 100 kgs of dates shipped from port A to port B. Okay, 100 bags, each 100 kilos, shipped from port A to port B. On arrival, only 80 bags are found. So that is the first type of claim, which is short landing. Of the 80 bags which are outturned, 20 are found to be infested. Second type of claim, what is that? Damage. Of the 60 which are outturned, had another 20 bags having 50 to 80 kilos. Short of contents. And this cargo arrived 1 month, the dates, 1 month after the month of Ramadan. Delayed delivery, and there is obviously, because this is a seasonal cargo. So you have got 4 types of cargo. The 4 types of cargo claims in a single ship. This is, which are the types of claims? 4. The first one is damage. The second one is shortage. The third one, short of contents, and fourth one. And of course, there is a fifth one which is very rare, because all my career I've just had one claim of shortage in weight, and now we have one more which is there in respect of scrap weight discrepancy. Okay. But I don't want to explain that. So that is which are the types of claims? 4 types. Now there is another type. Have you heard of this terminology called general average? You have. What does average mean? Average comes from the word avery in French, which is the meaning of which is loss. Okay, general average means it's a general loss. Here it is very funny actually. Because I take the cargo of a merchant, okay, and en route I damage his cargo purposely, and he has got a loss there, and then I ask him to give me money. How does that sound? Okay, so general average is an unwritten non-statutory international maritime law which is universally recognized and applied. It has been practiced since time immemorial. Here, it has to satisfy all the following criteria. Just read through this, then you will come to have, it must be, definitely if you have to declare general average on a vessel, you have to, this has to fulfill all the criteria which is mentioned here. First and foremost, it should be extraordinary in nature. It cannot be normal expenses or damage is excluded. If there is a